Did you know when you eat pineapples, pineapples are actually trying to eat you? Okay, they aren't really trying to eat you, but they do have a unique enzyme called bromelain, which breaks down protein. And there's protein in every single one of our cells. Now, it's not enough bromelain to actually hurt us. In fact, the amount of this enzyme you get from eating pineapple actually aids digestion because it can help break down any slow-moving protein in our gut. Pineapple is also rich in fiber, which supports bowel regulation and keeping your blood sugar at optimal levels. So we'll keep these guys around. Now, there's a few more foods that seem like they do more harm than good. And let me tell you, the last one, it's gonna shock you. First up, avocados. Avocados are known to be a high-fat food, but they're high in the good kind of fat. The kind of fat that helps us feel full longer and can help fight against high cholesterol. Most people don't know that, but it actually helps cholesterol. Avocados are also low in sugar, high in vitamin C and potassium, and are high in fiber, which is great for the growth of our healthy bacteria in our gut. The next one is a bit misunderstood because of its sweet reputation. It's vanilla. I love vanilla. And when you use vanilla extract, you ingest less calories and carbs than just pouring some sugar over your desserts. Using vanilla extract to sweeten your desserts can satisfy that sweet tooth that's driving you crazy, all the while helping curb your sugar intake and keeping you away from those pesky artificial sweeteners that, by the way, wreak havoc on your gut. Now, I don't mean that you should run out and grab a gallon of vanilla ice cream. That's not what I'm saying. But dabbing a little vanilla extract in your yogurt or mixing it in with some maple syrup in your overnight oats can do wonders for that sweet craving. Yes, it can. Now, there's one more food that's great for your gut that I need to share with you. Not only can it help seal your natural gut tissue, it can actually help you lose weight. So, stick around and I'll fill you in. I know we all head to the grocery store with good intentions, but end up leaving with foods that just don't work for weight loss. But first, I want to tell you about the one thing that worked for these 6 women. Together, they lost almost 300 pounds when I overhauled their shopping list and let them in on the one weight loss superfood to add to their daily diet. Once they started eating this food daily, they finally were able to shed those stubborn pounds. And these women are just a few of the hundreds of thousands who discover the power of this one delicious food.
I lost a total of 37 pounds.
I lost 26 pounds and had to buy all new pants.
My bloating has gone down. My stomach has gone down a lot. All of my clothes actually feel better than they did before.
I just felt like super lean. My stomach was flat, like that little pooch at the bottom that everybody complains about. The pooch was gone.
Every single one of these people added the one simple food to their daily diet and completely transformed their bodies from the inside out. And now I'm showing everyone what to buy and how to do the same. For anyone searching for an easy and life-changing transformation, this is the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Kellyann Petrucci, and throughout my 20-plus years as a naturopathic doctor and fat loss researcher, I've become known for introducing the world to faster and more effective ways to lose weight.
I lost over 25 pounds.
I lost 18 pounds as a result of it.
3 weeks into it, I have lost 7.5 pounds. You can absolutely see it in my face and in my body, and you feel it.
The proof is in the pudding. This food I want you to add to your shopping list each week is so effective, I wrote a New York Times best-selling book about it because I wanted to get the word out to as many people as possible. Then, television shows they started calling. I have seen changes that have been unbelievable. As a doctor, when you see typical transformations, it gets your attention. My groundbreaking weight loss technique has even caught the attention of celebrities like Mario Lopez.
Thanks to Dr. Kellyann, finally have a handle on some of the biggest struggles. I've never felt better. And it's all because of this one simple thing I do every night.
Before I let you in on the one food these celebs are raving about and the food that helped Kristen alone lose almost 100 pounds, I'm going to reveal my top 5 healthiest foods at the grocery store. The foods I want in your grocery cart every week, starting with number 5, eggs. If I could eat one food every day for the rest of my life, it'd be eggs. Hard-boiled, fried, scrambled, poached, rolled in an omelet, or baked in a frittata, eggs just can't be beat. I love these little nutrition bombs because they're one of the world's best and least expensive sources of high-quality protein. As for the myth that eggs raise your cholesterol, it's finally been laid to rest. As it turns out, eggs don't affect your cholesterol significantly. And when eggs do change your cholesterol, studies hint that they do it in a good way. I eat eggs every single day and I never get tired of them. Number 4, lemons. Lemons are the perfect choice for helping your body flush out some of the bad crap you don't want hanging around. And they contain vitamin C to boost your immune system. Adding fresh squeezed lemon to hot water first thing in the morning will do wonders for you. Anytime I wake up bloated or a little puffy, I turn to my lemon water. Coming in at number 3, heart-healthy oils. And I'm slipping 3 of my favorites in this category. I love olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. Add 1 tablespoon of oil to every meal. I'm passionate about you adding all 3 of these oils to your shopping list because I believe it's important to diversify your oil. Olive oil is my favorite drizzle oil. Drizzle it over salads and over veggies. Avocado oil has a mild, slightly buttery flavor. It doesn't overwhelm your food, and you can use it for anything from marinades to mayonnaise. It's also good for sautéing and pan roasting because it has a higher smoke point. And coconut oil is light, which is why I like to add this coconut taste to anything from curries to roasted sweet potatoes. Coming in at number 2, blueberries. Blueberries are the real deal. These little berries pack a wide variety of important vitamins and minerals, and anthocyanins, the antioxidant that reduces your risk of heart disease. Plus, 1 cup has almost 4 grams of fiber. They're the perfect berry to add to a smoothie. Or pair these berries with a healthy fat like almond butter. Now it's time for me to reveal number 1, and I'm bursting at the seams to tell you what it is. It's the food that helped Kristen lose almost 100 pounds, and Ginny lost 38 pounds in just 3 months. I eat this power food myself every day because it does 3 things that are absolutely critical for anyone who wants to lose weight. Number 1, it helps boost metabolism so we burn more calories 24/7. Number 2, it helps crush cravings so we don't grab for those sweets and treats that we know are gonna make us pack on the pounds. And number 3, it helps fill us up so we don't feel hungry or depleted all day. And more importantly, we don't overeat during mealtime. Speaking of overeating, let's dig into the truth behind the infamous health foods that we see every day on social media or even at our local grocery store. The ones I tell my patients are probably better left on the shelf. Ready to put your knowledge to the test? Here's a pop quiz. Which bread is better for us, white or wheat? For those who said wheat bread, sorry to say, that's wrong. Contrary to popular belief, wheat bread and white bread have essentially the same nutritional makeup. In fact, after conducting a thorough 4-year analysis, a team of historians, scientists, grain experts, and bakers found that there's no real evidence showing wheat bread is healthier than white bread. So, at the end of the day, we can feel free to grab or even bake whatever is going to make our sandwich taste better. Because as we see, a lot of what's actually on the label is nothing more than clever marketing. The diet industry has convinced us that we need to do this, that, and the other in order to not only be healthy, but to lose weight. This is both incredibly sneaky and just not true. No wonder so many of us are confused. We don't need to do anything fancy or special to be our healthiest selves. We just need to eat the foods our body is so desperately craving. No, I'm not talking about those midnight ice cream indulgences. I'm talking about the nutrients our body is starving for. Because once our body gets them, we'll start to feel our digestion regulate. We'll see our skin begin to glow once again. And that extra weight around the midsection, well, it's gonna fall right off. So right now, I'm going to reveal the biggest tricks behind the diet industry and the real reason we're not seeing the type of results we should be. Plus, I'm going to share the golden elixir of nutrition that's become Hollywood's biggest secret for staying slim, trim, and red carpet ready all year long. First, let's take a look at the popular so-called health foods that are really anything but. The first is granola. Now, it was once seen as the holy grail of breakfast foods. Granola has unfortunately fallen far, far from grace in recent years. In fact, one popular granola brand has nearly the exact same nutritional stats as everyone's favorite black and white stuffed cookie. Just 1 cup of this granola brand's popular to-go bar packs as much sugar and calories as 8 of those sinfully decadent cookies. Thinking about it in that way, it seems crazy to start off every morning eating it, because not only will it wreak havoc on our energy levels, but it'll wreak havoc on our waistlines. That's why I tell my patients to swap their granola for a handful of nuts and dried fruit instead. Almonds, cashews, avocados, and mangoes are all great options to give us that needed protein and crunch in the morning, as well as a little something sweet. Not only will it satisfy us until lunch, but we won't get the killer midday crash that comes when we start off the morning with a big heaping bowl of hidden added sugars. Which brings me to my next gut-busting health foe. This one might surprise those who know me. Because it's yogurt! I know. But Dr. Kellyann, isn't yogurt full of probiotics which are supposed to be good for your gut? Well, yes and no. Just like granola, yogurt has received quite the facelift over the years, and unfortunately, the amazing health benefits of all natural yogurts have been all but lost with the added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and harmful additives found in some varieties. One of the most popular brands out there that claims to be made with organic ingredients contains a whopping 10 grams of sugar and less than 1 gram of protein. So not only is it not filling us up, but it's actually feeding all the bad bugs in our gut with that belly bloating sweetness. Trust me, that sugar bomb has no business being anywhere near our grocery carts, let alone inside our bodies. So instead of buying those fancy brand names that load their yogurt with fake fruit flavoring and gut-busting flavor enhancers, I tell my patients to opt for unsweetened plain Greek yogurt or coconut yogurt instead, and jazz it up at home with local honey and fresh berries. It's delicious and allows us to switch it up day to day based on what's in season or just how we're feeling in the morning. Finally, the last food we'll want to take a real second look at while we're doing our grocery shopping is almond milk. Now hear me out. I'm a huge fan of alternative milks. They've become all the rage lately, and for the right reasons. Many of us who suffer from lactose intolerance finally felt like we were able to enjoy our morning coffee or cereal or shakes again without the discomfort. But unfortunately, many of the popular almond milks out there have actually created a whole new bout of health issues. That's because several of those nut alternatives contain a lot more than just almonds. While almond milk can be made at home with almonds and nothing else, many of the big companies opt for an easier route that includes ingredients that quite literally make our stomachs churn. I'm talking about gums. Nope, not the kind we chew. They're sneaky thickeners added to a ton of foods out there, including most alternative milk options, to give them a creamier consistency. It's no surprise many nutritionists are now finding that people are experiencing digestive issues after regularly consuming certain almond milks. So, when picking out a milk substitute, I recommend looking for one that contains almonds, water, and nothing else. No fillers, no gums, no fake stuff. And as a general rule of thumb, we should always make sure we're taking a peek at the back of our labels to see what's really in our food, because eating should be a delicious and nourishing experience. That's why I made it my mission to take all the guesswork out of grocery shopping by creating a power food that's so potent it not only crushes cravings and helps burn calories and fat, but it's also packed with nutrients that are scientifically proven to be 5.5 times more filling than bread. That's right, 5.5 times more filling than bread. And get this, it's also 1.5 times more filling and satiating than pasta. Yes, pasta. That's without all the gluten. As an Italian girl here, let me tell you, that's a huge deal. Once I connected all the dots and discovered this power food is proven to help, number 1, boost metabolism, number 2, curb cravings, and number 3, reduce hunger, I told my patients about it right away. And within weeks of adding this one power food to their daily routine, everything turned around. Pounds melted off fast, their waistlines shrank, their clothes fit better, and their skin came back to life. Not only were they sleeping like a baby, but they were waking up ready to take on the world. Best of all, they found that their hair and nails looked better than ever. And all it took was strategically adding this one power food to their routine for just 3 weeks. Trust me, there's nothing else like this out there. Which is why as soon as it got out, word spread like rapid fire. And pretty quickly, my weight loss power food began to take off.
Lose weight, have fewer wrinkles, get healthy overall, boost your metabolism. One of the most nutrition-rich diets. It's so dense, it's so healthy.
Seems like this thing that came out of nowhere, but that's because of you.
Here's my favorite part. It helps you become what I call a natural fat burner.
It's very filling.
And this kind of fat, here, you know, those places we want it gone, that's what it does. I started working closely with people who had tried everything under the sun to lose weight and felt like they had nowhere else to turn, including an incredible couple named Drew and Pam, who together lost more than 250 pounds.
I'm 59 years old. I feel like I'm 29. I never felt better in my life.
And they're not the only ones. Hundreds of thousands across the country have lost weight with this power food.
I lost a total of 37 pounds.
I lost 12 pounds.
I lost 22.2 pounds.
I've lost 13 pounds.
I'm at 20 pounds down.
In fact, in a study of 15 people, 100% lost weight in just 3 weeks, with 80% of them losing 6 pounds or more and 26% losing double digits. 73% were amazed to find out that not only were they feeling less bloated after meals, but their skin had a restored glow about it. And 86% commented that even their sleep improved. So what is this amazing power food? Well, it's actually made up of my top 3 must-have items, the ones I recommend we have on hand each and every day. Number 1, clean protein. See, our body needs clean protein to enliven our cells, build muscle, repair joints, boost our metabolism, and crush our cravings. Protein is going to satisfy our hunger pains and prevent that horrible afternoon crash or even those hangry fits. It can also help us eat less at dinner because it'll keep us sustained for hours. Not only does high-powered clean protein kick our cravings to the curb, but it keeps us strong and toned as we age. This is so important because we naturally lose muscle and bone density as we get older. But here's the great news. Protein is the building blocks of our muscles, so eating the right kind of protein in precise amounts helps us strengthen and tone. So please, my friends, reboot those bones and strengthen those muscles with clean protein, such as lean chicken, omega-dense fish, or the supercharged protein that's becoming one of my top defenses against aging. I'll reveal more in just a moment. But the next thing we'll want to make sure that we're getting plenty of in our diet is number 2, hydrolyzed collagen. For those not familiar with collagen, let me break it down. Collagen is the glue that holds our entire body together. 30% of the body's protein is collagen, and right now, we're losing it. Starting at age 20, we produce less and less collagen every year. 1 to 2% less. As a result, our skin sags, our hair thins, and loses its bounce and shine. Our fingernails become dry and brittle, our joints ache more often, and ultimately, our gut suffers. Looking and feeling 10 years older than we are doesn't have to be our destiny, though. In fact, I'll answer Cher's age-old question. Yes, we can turn back time with the help of high-potency hydrolyzed collagen. It's like Spanx for the face. It lifts us up, tightens and tones, and gives us that luminous glow. While we can get collagen through eating things like egg whites and even garlic, I'll let everyone in on some secret insider info. See, collagen actually has a secret weapon most people don't know about. When we cook it, collagen transforms into gelatin, and the benefits are next level. The gelatin I'm talking about is nothing like that bright yellow jiggly salad Auntie Sue used to bring to Thanksgiving. This is pure, direct from the source, the really good stuff. Gelatin is an essential gut-healing nutrient because it protects our stomach and intestines from all the gunk that can cause excessive gas, uncomfortable bloating, or other embarrassing digestive issues. Cooked collagen is the ultimate gift in self-care because if we want a healthy life, we must have a healthy gut. And the power food I'm going to share today will do just that and so much more, but it requires one more critical amino acid, and that is number 3, age-defying glycine. This mighty amino acid is in both gelatin and hydrolyzed collagen. As a researcher and doctor with over 20 years of experience, I've helped tens of thousands of patients boost their gut health and lose weight with glycine. I remember when my patient Tina said to me, "Dr. Kellyann, it's crazy, but I feel like my insides are getting cleaner, and all of a sudden that stubborn weight that wouldn't come off, gone." But here's the added bonus. When the pounds come off, we're not going to look stringy or flabby or what I like to call skinny fat, because glycine helps us lose all of the stored fat, so we keep that fabulous muscle. And guess what? There's one incredible power food that incorporates all three of these must-have grocery wonders: the clean protein, the hydrolyzed collagen, and yes, the age-defying glycine. Ready to find out what it is? I thought so. Allow me to properly introduce my weight loss power food. It's none other than bone broth. And even though it's so incredibly simple, this massively powerful food has proven time and time again to be the absolute best way to boost metabolism, transform cravings, and fill us up. And to really lose weight, all three of those things are absolutely critical. So let's go get all of the ingredients to make my liquid gold. First, we need to get the bones. So let's head to the meat aisle. It's important when you're buying your chicken that you make sure that you get the whole chicken, because the bones is where the magic happens. Now, to enjoy bone broth and have it every day to help you lose weight and to look younger, it's got to be flavorful, right? So that's why I add a wide variety of vegetables in the broth to give it just that extra taste and fiber. So let's go get what we need. And the vegetables I like to add are cauliflower, mushroom, green onion, and some parsley. Now let's get a little spicy. Okay, we're going to start with some turmeric. I love turmeric. Put that in so many things. And some garlic powder. Let's do some onion powder and sea salt. Delicious. And I'm looking in this cart and I see 9 ingredients. It takes 9 ingredients to make this broth. All right, now let's go home and make some. It's delicious. It's full of flavor. It's warm and comforting and filling. But this is not realistic, especially because I want you to drink 2 cups every day to get the results that people like Kristen got. Kristen lost almost 100 pounds by drinking 2 cups a day and following the bone broth diet.
In those first 2 weeks, I lost 7.5 pounds. It's just incredible. I keep having to knock on wood because I feel like I'm going to jinx myself, telling people I'm losing 10 pounds a month.
I know how Kristen feels. I lost 15 pounds and 4 inches around my waist in just 3 weeks. That's why I've decided to create something super convenient, a fat melting comfort treat that you can enjoy anytime, anywhere. Low in carbs, calories, and with absolutely no sugar added. Dr. Kellyan's bone broth is supercharged with 15 grams of quality protein, way more than any other bone broth I've seen. Now, can we talk about those other brands for a sec? Because if you're not looking at their labels, and let me tell you what I found. Too much sodium. Not enough protein. Not the right kind of collagen. What's the major difference? The flavor. Trust me, I've tasted the others, so you wouldn't have to. My bone broth is bursting with all the delicious, satisfying flavors one would expect from a bone broth that has been slowly simmering on the stove for hours. But instead, it takes seconds, conveniently condensed into single-serve packets without the cooking or the prepping. Simply add hot water and enjoy. There's rosemary thyme, which is just so rich and aromatic, and miso mushroom for when you're in the mood for something rich and savory. Or maybe you're a fan of cozy and hearty comfort food classics like French onion and homestyle. I'm on the streets in New York to see what people think of my bone broth.
It tastes like a soup in the crock pot. It's really delicious, actually.
How's it taste?
It's good. A lot of like French onion soup. It's like really warm and flavorful, kind of earthy.
Yeah, this is really good.
So,
can I keep it?
You can keep it. Not only are people raving about the flavors, they're feeling the results almost immediately. Just ask Jada.
So when I did get the bone broth into my system, listen, let me tell you, not only did the weight reduce, but as you see, the skin has brightened up and cleared up. It changed my life. It changed my health. It's great to hear somebody say, Jada, you look different. You looking good. Thank you.
I firmly believe that sipping 2 cups of my bone broth a day can help jumpstart anyone's weight loss efforts and help nourish the gut, as well as begin to smooth and brighten the skin. That's right, just 2 cups a day can do all of that. I also recommend giving yourself a full 21 days for maximum results, just like Victor.
In the first week, I think I lost like 7 pounds. And that like really motivated me. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna stick to this. The second week, I ended up losing another 7. The third week, I ended up tipping to the total 19.
I'll be honest, 21 days of bone broth regularly costs more than $400. But I didn't want this price to hold you back from losing weight, improving your digestion, and rejuvenating your skin and energy. So, as a special thanks for watching this video, if you order the best value option right now, you'll get 42 nutritious drinks for only $178. That's more than 50% off the original price. And at roughly $4 a cup, that's much less than a cup of coffee these days. And guess what? For any order placed today, I'm also throwing in an incredible free gift. Instantly with your purchase, you'll receive my digital lifestyle guide to help maximize your results. It's filled with recipes, shopping lists, cooking demos, inspirational emails, and so much more. Think of it as an expert roadmap to better health that you don't have to pay for. Usually, this kind of access is purchased separately for $97, but it's all free today with any purchase. Look, if you're still unsure, don't worry. Just like our wide variety of flavors, there are also several exclusively priced packages to choose from because I want every part of your journey to be on your terms. So pick what works for you and your budget. Maybe it's our next option, 4 boxes of bone broth or 28 packets for $119. Again, it's only a little over $4 a serving. Now, maybe you're the type who needs to dip their toe in first. Well, even just 14 packets of my bone broth will jumpstart your body to better health. For only $60, you can start to slim down and get that pep back in your step. So go ahead, click the link below and treat yourself. But I warn you, you're gonna wish you had bought more. Supplies are limited and we've already sold out 4 times in the past year. You have nothing to lose by giving this a try. I stand by my products, but of course, if you're not completely satisfied, I offer a 60-day satisfaction guarantee return policy. Ordering your bone broth is simple, and so is getting back to a healthy, happy you. So click the next step button below to check out our inventory and lock in this special price.
It's really just an incredible plan. It's something that works in your real life, and to watch just everything on me shrink.
So I lost 30 pounds. I had problems with my knees. I wasn't able to kneel. I can go up and down stairs. My skin looks much better than it did. It makes you feel like you can live another 50 years, 100 years. It's life-changing.
Stories like Rhonda's are the reason I do this. We all deserve to feel our very best, and more importantly, we deserve to see the results of the hard work we put in.
Dr. Kellyann, you've changed my life.
Dr. Kellyann, thank you so much for this wonderful program.
Your hard work is like changed probably millions of lives. It's changed mine. And for that, I'm thankful.
I want everyone to have that feeling, and now everyone can. So please take advantage of my 50% off savings on a variety of flavors and packages to choose from. And don't forget, my digital lifestyle guide is free today with any purchase. So click the button below and let that transformation begin right now. A slimmer waist, a strong, healthy body, better skin, more energy, clarity, and confidence. You'll be so glad you did, and I can't wait to see the results. For now, I'm signing off, as I always do, with an Italian kiss. Mwah! Ciao bella!